Alright, what's up everybody? Here we are with episode 2 of ReZero. Kind of feels like episode 3 for me, because of course the first one was split up into two halves that I've been checking out now already. Man, yeah, they sure added a bunch of mystery suddenly to the storyline that I didn't see coming whatsoever in the first half yet. Well, there was some elements of that, of course, because we got teased that initial scene of Subaru dying, near Satala, where they got stabbed by presumably that same character who showed up at the end of episode 1B, right? The one female character who was making herself out to be, yeah, much friendlier than she actually was. But I could tell straight away that something was super shady and off about her. But damn, dude. Okay, so what we basically find is that Subaru can just respawn after dying, right? Is that going to be his like superpower or something? I'm gonna assume that that's not something that generally happens to most of these characters living in this universe. That probably has to do with the fact that he doesn't actually belong there and he is human himself, right? But I could be wrong about that. I'm just making a bunch of assumptions. And again, I don't know if there's particular. I'm sure if I would have already watched a bunch of isekai, I would have been aware of all the tropes and like the not saying that the show is going to have tropes, I literally don't know, but I'm just saying it would be much easier to know what's more common and what isn't. You get what I'm saying? And so I'm still really trying to figure out all the rules of this universe in the first place and how these things usually tend to work. But yeah, fascinating stuff, you know what I'm saying? So Subaru came across Satala, of course. That's what we ended the episode on, and she doesn't remember him. I mean, nobody literally seems to remember any of their interactions that they had with Subaru after he does respawn. Not the vendor, not the Rom, I think the one muscled guy was called, right? Yeah, Felt, of course. None of these characters remember any of their interactions with him. So that's the other weird part is that Satala said, "Don't call me by the name of the jealous witch" or whatever, right? So if she's like, is she not going to be called Satala, or why did she give him that name then in the first place? Was she just making that up in the moment and calling herself after her to kind of like as a disguise or something, or what's exactly going on with that? It's very, very hard to say. Yeah, the only thing that basically became clear is that this world is a lot more threatening than it initially made itself out to be. And it's actually what Rom talked about to Subaru already, that people usually tend to partner up and they, there's a lot of danger here, which I wasn't really able to make out yet at first until we came across this one character that stabbed Subaru there, basically twice now, right? Because he's already died twice. So she belongs to a certain side, and she was like, the moment she found out that Subaru was working with Satala and that he was actually trying to get the insignia for her back, that's when she started getting mad and started attacking him and stuff, right? She's like, "Oh, you're working with them." But who is them then, right? What is that faction that Satala is working for? What are these sides that are, supposedly fighting against each other in this world, and what for? Just a lot of stuff that I guess we're gonna learn more about. We're gonna find out about. So I'm looking forward to it all, guys. With that being said, I think I've done all the recapping that I could. So we're gonna dive into episode 2, which is actually, interestingly enough, called Reunion with the Witch, which that might be referring actually to that scene with Satala. So then in that case, she would be the witch. I honestly don't know what to think anymore, but if you enjoy my reactions to ReZero, then of course you can already watch the next 8 episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which will be linked on top of the description. Over there, we're already going to be on episode 10, so go and catch up on all those reactions straight away. Your support is very much appreciated and allows me to make these videos in the first place. And now with that being said, let's dive into episode 2 of ReZero. Okay, there's Felt again. Yeah, you gave us that name. So, if he dies, does that change around? Does that change around who characters are and like the sides that they're taking? And is she still gonna be called Felt? Well, Rom was still called Rom, though. Oh, she stole the insignia once again here, at least. Oh. Yeah, she's gonna think that now. Well, I guess some things at least stay the same. That's a good thing. because I don't know what to think anymore. Dude, I don't think I've even seen the opening for the show yet. Okay, well, so far I'm seeing all the characters that I got introduced to already, except these ones are new. Okay, we see him with the grocery bag once again. I guess that's gonna be recurring, right? He keeps waking up having those groceries and stuff. Okay, yeah, a couple different characters that I guess I'm still going to get introduced to. Is that him getting stabbed again? By the same force? Interesting. Were you even summoned? Yeah, that's... Oh, dude. It's just another repeat of the cycle. Man, I've been watching a lot of time travel shows recently, holy shit. I didn't even realize this was gonna turn into this. Ooh. He walked right into my blade. Oh shit, now they're scared. Yeah, he's okay. Well, cause you just get a complete reset. Yeah, I mean, everything is telling me that it's just a complete reset, but it's still weird how Satala's name isn't supposedly the same anymore. Here we go again. Once. Yeah, just now. Man, I would feel so trapped. I'd be kind of scared, honestly. Oh shit. Yeah, it's literally a time leap. Dude, that's an Ocaran shot. I'm sorry. What the fuck? Yeah. That's the thing, you can learn from your mistakes, basically, right? You can just gather more information. So now he knows to sell the phone and everything. Yeah. I'm not really sure if I'm following. Like, what is he so... Oh, wow. It's all very symbolic, actually. It's like a repeat of everything that happened. In a weird, different way. I mean, can you even prevent it then? Yeah, but we're literally getting the same questions here, man. Like, can this shit even be stopped? Okay, the last one involved Felt. Yeah, it sucks, because that relationship isn't even going to be intact now, where... What? Wait, what? He said that a different bro kid did that, or what did he say? That's something that he does remember. He didn't specifically remember that it was Subaru, right? Maybe he did, to be honest. That went so fast, I couldn't even comprehend it.
したくなきゃ出すもん出しな。もういい加減にお前らの顔も見飽きたぜ、トンチンカン。
Wait, Larry, Moe, and Curly, or what did he say? Is he just making those names up? Oh, wow. Yeah, they don't like gods. Pretending to be a female? Oh, no. Hey, that will get them coming to save you, that's for sure. Or maybe. Who's behind? Yeah. Who is this? Reinhardt? Master Swordsman? Guy came straight out of Final Fantasy. Is he gonna be related to Satella? I don't know, I mean the clothing that he has is kind of giving me similar vibes. But Satella was like half elf, she said, right? I don't know about that. Yeah, he's just okay, he's just saying that to make him feel good. Okay. Wow. This guy. Okay. This guy is very friendly, actually. You call this not being in uniform? What are you saying, dude? Everything you're saying is not how I feel. Oh, he wants him to come along. I don't think you are gonna be handling the rest on your own, dude. Oh no, he's gonna say Satella again. Okay, he knows better than to use that name. Okay. Live strong, there we go. I'm still a little bit baffled by Reinhardt, you know, who we came across, and like his attitude in general, so positive. Oh god, he just bumped into her. Yeah. Oh yeah, we remember you. Well, he knows not to mention Satella, right? So in that case, she wouldn't... Ooh. Okay, she smells emotion, huh? Negative emotion. You better hope she doesn't smell when somebody's turned on. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. She can appreciate him trying to hide that. That's what the evil people do. Damn, well, at least we avoided her this time. Alright. We're not gonna be fighting Felt now, come on. Oh shit! Yo! Is it her home? Is she still gonna be called Felt at least? Is she still gonna call to that name? Damn. Yeah. Great job. Who broke the house now? It's like he's in bed. Just let him sleep.
俺の要件は一つ。お前が盗んだ気象をこちらで買い取りたい。
Hmm.
代理の姉さんとあんたは別口だよな。まあ、私としては買取価格が高い方に売りつけるだけだ。
Yeah, we know that.
可能性がある話なら何だって聞く
We
ぜ。
gonna offer the phone again?
仕事だ。これは巷で大流行のミーティアってやつだ。
Oh man. Yeah. At least we get to explain it now literally in the matter of a minute.
世界で一つだけの貴重品。
正金貨20枚ってのは眉唾だぜ。私だって交渉相手の言うこと丸飲みにしてやるほど。
Dude, that's what I'm telling you. Ask Rom, he'll agree with it.
それはまあ当然だな。
貧民街の奥に盗品蔵がある。そこにいるロモじいって偏屈じいさんに鑑定してもらうのが
Yeah.
だぜ。
よし、わかった。
At least we've avoided Elsa then this time, I guess, right? Like, she's not gonna be coming back.
ちょっと見てもらってスパッと終わらせてバシッと出るかな。
Yeah, I'm guessing this will go without
兄ちゃん
worry.
なんでそんなに焦ってんだよ。強く生きろよ。
貧民街だとみんなそれ言うんだけど、なんかスローガンなの。
Honestly, he should just ask if any of these characters know about any of this, like, respawning shit.
しみったれた人生の負け犬どもだよ。
I'm gonna assume that he's the only one that can, though.
気にすんな。
ちょっと何すんだやめ。
うまくやんなきゃいけねえよな。俺にしかできないことだ。
わけわかんねえこと言って浸ってんじゃねえ。
Oh my god.
ためだけじゃない。待ち受ける運命を俺が変えてやる。そのために俺は。
いい加減にしろっつーの。
You will do what?
もしもわしが取り扱うなら、正金貨で15、いや、20枚はくだらずにさばいてみせ
I was about to say.
それだけの価値はある。
You're not gonna tell me it's suddenly worth less, but yeah, he's still saying the same thing.
これからみんなで商談成立の祝いに一杯やりに行こうぜ。
ちょっと待って。
No, don't summon Elsa here.
急いでんだ。
人生ってのは有限なの。一秒一秒を大切に
He's like, I'm not gonna be here by the time she shows up, and I don't blame him.
つかさ、そもそもなんで兄ちゃんはこの気象を欲しがんだよ。
Oh, yeah, now you're gonna have to come up with a good excuse.
実はこいつにはこの見た目以上の価値があるんだろ。
正金貨20枚以上、その価値で手打っとけ。それ以上は欲しがるな。お前に依頼したやつだって正金貨20枚が限界だ。それ以上は出してこない。
Yeah, don't bother asking her.
なんであんたがそれ知ってんだよ。
I don't know. He's kind of trying to manipulate her now into not meeting up.
だってな。
Oh, shit.
それを欲しがるのは元の持ち主に返したいからだ。
は？
俺はそれを持ち主に返したい。
どうもこの小僧、嘘をついてるようには見えんが。
Well,
ロムジーまでほだされんの。
you can definitely tell he's,
決まってんだろ。持ち主に返す？
yeah, he's not telling them the full picture,
聞
though.
くならもっとマシな嘘をつけよ。私は騙されねえ。
ベルト。
I mean, my strategy would just be to tell them as much as I possibly could and see what information they give me, you know? You can always do it again. I'm kind of, you know, like trying to figure out what they know about all this respawning business and if they know anything about it or if they could provide any meaningful help. Maybe it's not Elsa coming in this time. Maybe it's gonna be Satala coming in. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
おっかないことをいきなりしたりしないわよ。
Okay, she wasn't expecting that either. What the hell? Well, there is our reunion with the witch, I guess, but I'm guessing the real witch they talked about was Elsa, though. Alright, guys, well, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on the next episode. And you can check out the next 8 episodes straight away over on Patreon, which will be linked on top of the description. Alright, yeah, I guess the mystery simply continues for now. I'm still, you know, trying to figure out the the whole time travel, or I call it time travel, but that's not really what it is. It's just a respawning system rather, right? Like it's literally like a video game having a save point where basically anytime he dies, he just starts off from that exact same encounter, and certain things do end up playing out the same way. Like obviously anytime he's going to respawn there, it looks like Felt is going to be robbing Satala from that insignia, right? We saw it happen here once again at the start of the episode, where for a second Satala literally questioned whether whether Subaru could therefore be have been working together with Felt, which obviously wasn't the case, but her thought process there made a lot of sense. But then we find him still dying there by the bullies once again, because he literally walks into a sword or dagger or whatever it was. Yeah, and wakes up again at the vendor. Still, it's fascinating how the vendor then, because I actually went back to rewatch that scene real quick, but he mentioned to him how a broke stranger or whatever had just managed to save his lost kid, and then or save, I don't know, help out, I guess, right? And then Subaru comments like, oh, I guess certain things are just meant to be fate or whatever, right? And it's like, okay, but what do you really mean by that? Like, that's kind of weird to me, because shouldn't the kid be literally missing at that point straight away? I mean, he just, the vendor told him that as soon as he basically respawned there, I think, once again. So why was the kid not missing anymore? And why was she already helped out by a stranger before that? I feel like there's some inconsistencies nonetheless in this respawning system, but I could be wrong about it. That's kind of what I'm trying to figure out, because of course we also see events playing out in different ways now. Elsa we didn't run into at Rom's, like loot house or whatever you call it. This time around it was Satala who just showed up. Then again, we of course encountered Elsa already a little bit earlier, and it's also because Subaru didn't go through the same motion of events as he did back in that first episode. So it makes sense that things would play out therefore differently too, right? So he knew exactly what to say to Elsa. He knew not to get her to attack him by saying who he was, trying to get the insignia for and stuff like that. He knew not to mention Satala's name and all that stuff. So those things completely make sense to me, but I still wonder, are things playing out differently nonetheless? Or would they play out completely similarly if he went through the same actions once again as well? Like I said, the main reason why I asked that question is actually kind of because of the kid then, I guess. Because, yeah, the kid wasn't there on the street completely lost and trying to find her parents or whatever, right? So we also, of course, come across in the second encounter, we come across, and that's because... That makes sense once again, because Subaru actually realized to call for the guards and stuff. Suddenly we meet this new character, Reinhardt, who quickly became one of our friends. I'm really trying to read him, but so far he just seems super, like heroic and kind-hearted in all the right ways. But still, what's his character going to turn into? What's his role going to be in this story is definitely something I question, myself, for. But once again, it's kind of, I'm really sort of struggling to lay all my thoughts out here on the table, like I said, because in the last part of the episode, of course, we see Subaru trying to talk his way around Felt, and he's trying to sell his phone, to her and stuff, and get the insignia, help out Satala still nonetheless, but by doing it in a way where he doesn't get attacked for it. All of that makes a lot of sense. I still myself would have made different choices in the way that I would have been very straight up already asking now all these characters around me, like, what do you know about this whole respawning thing? Like, is that, I'm gonna assume that it's not normal, right? But still, it doesn't hurt asking the question. If you end up getting killed for it, hey, you're gonna respawn anyway. You get what I'm saying? So it's not like there's any consequences for it. I would try and immediately ask these questions to characters that would be in the know, if anything, right? Because you're in a completely unknown setting with characters who have lived there for a long time, so you should be asking them about all this stuff, just like they've been able to give you a bunch of information already over the course of these last 2 episodes. Yeah, that's been able to be really helpful to you, right? But again, Subaru is not really trying to do any of that yet. So he's just trying to navigate his way around it all without trying to give any other characters information, which is not, again, it wouldn't have been my approach, but it's interesting, and we're going to see where that's going to make him end up. Yeah, guys, for now, I hope you all enjoyed my reaction and review to episode 2 of ReZero. If you did, then of course you can already watch the next 8 episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which will be linked on top of the description. Over there, we're already going to be on episode 10. So go and catch up on all these reactions straight away. Full-length versions will be up there too. Your support is very much appreciated and allows me to make these videos in the first place. And then with that being said, I want to thank you all a lot for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you back in the next episode.